I am Manoj Palwe. I am an authorized consultant for Canada Immigration. I am a member of ICC Canada. Now, currently the express entry cutoff score to get the invitation is around 440. Not many inquiries are coming from those whose score is less than 440. They are worried. Now, what are the options for them? There are two ways to tackle this thing. First thing is, I am pretty convinced that score will definitely go down below this 440 mark also. Why? Because Canada has already declared that Canada want to take 1 million migrants in coming 3 years. A simple arithmetic will tell us that this year Canada is planning to take at least 330,000 people. Now this 330,000 people is under various different programs also, but maximum people will be from the express entry way of migration. So there is an every chance the score will definitely go down for below 440 level also. Last year the minimum score under express entry program was 413. So one has to be optimistic. But hope for the best but prepare for the worst. That should be our philosophy. So what other thing we can do? We should always keep our attention on the various PNP programs. Particularly those who are having their score less than 420, they must have a watch on different PNP programs. What is the basic fundamental thing about these PNP programs? PNP programs is definitely merit based, but apart from merit, it is also a need based program. What does need based means? One particular province, if they are needing some specific skills, and if that person is available but his score is very low, still they will be taking because they are not getting a better person than that person and he is fulfilling their need for that particular skills. We'll find plenty of instances where some specific people, specific skilled people has got the PNP nomination even their score was less than 400. So we should look at whether your skills are in the list of these particular provinces. That is one thing. Second thing is like this, that when you are creating your express entry profile, the PNP authorities also keep checking your profile. If they found your profile suitable, they may send you an invitation asking you to apply for that particular state's PNP nomination. In so many cases, this has also happened. So that is the other way. Now, if you are lucky and you got the invitation from that particular province, nothing like that, but still there will be so many people who will not getting the invitation from the PNP authorities also, they will not getting invitation from the express entry pool also. So what is the third option? Again, if you notice these express entry various criterias, you will note that most of the programs are also asking whether they have got a job offer from that particular province. What should be our strategy then? Getting connections in the various PNP programs. Connections with whom? The recruitment people, the placement people. If you are having relatives and friends, that again play an important role. So please cultivate your contacts in that particular province. Of course, we also help you for all these things, but your own efforts also plays a very important role. Now, supposing, say for example, Nova Scotia. Nova Scotia insists that you should have a job offer from that particular province. Try to develop your contacts in Halifax. Halifax is the biggest city in Nova Scotia. There are, if you are using LinkedIn, even on Facebook, there are plenty of recruiters and placement people. Please try to be in touch with them. Send your profile. Look for their requirements. If you are lucky and if your skills are really needed, you may definitely get some positive response. Another thing is, if you can afford it, plan a visit to that particular province also. it may help, because you'll be having directly in touch with the recruiters, placement people, and even the potential employer in that particular province. So that may again help your case. Looking at all these various ways, what is the basic thing? That you should keep fighting. You should see whichever way you can try to get more points. If you can improve your score, try to improve your score. If you are not done your wife's profile, please try to do her profile also. Sometimes her profile is much more demand than your profile. So look at this various option. Please keep checking the various websites of the provinces, and you will find one day that you are really lucky and you got the nomination. Thank you.